Welcome to the Jane Show.
Don't worry about this object. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm slouching.
Hi fam, my name is Atule Mabisanta.
My name is Rose.
My name is Ruth.
My name is Lucy.
My name is WNRS.
When I was born again, I was 15 years old. Said, who wants to come and be born again? And I was kind of lost, born again. And then he had to explain. And that time I was a young, broken woman. I needed God.
2018, I won't lie, like I grew up in a very Christian household where my mom was a prayer warrior, my siblings prayed, we all went to church. I thought I had a relationship with God based on growing up in a Christian household.
I got saved in my matric year after I had a huge incident. I used to be a very wild child.
It was in 2018. I can say I was a Christian, but I didn't know anything about God.
I got saved when I was 16, 17. So yeah. What about me surprised you? Yeah.
First time I saw you,
Yes.
I was surprised the time you were worshiping God. I was like, this girl, I thought she's just a slay queen out there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what reality show do you think I'm most likely to being watched? Explain.
The real.
The real?
Yeah, because you speak about everything and it's very relatable.
This question for y'all. What was your first impression of me?
Ooh, can I answer this first? Okay, the first time I met Rose, I didn't meet her in church or anything like that. So I met her, she came at blue collar, white collar. We obviously introduced, we didn't actually introduce each other. I think Quanti just said, oh, this is my girl outside. So we were like, okay. Then I was going to the bathroom, I kind of like greeted, and it was very like snobbish. No offense. But she greeted me very like, hey. I'm like, okay. My bad, what did I do? Oh, it's very like, I don't want to greet you, like, hey. So I was like,
Girl, I
it's
didn't know
okay,
you.
it's fine. I just want to be friends.
I met Rose first time, it was when we had a movie night to see her. So like I think it's when I don't know if you remember something, because we were passing, I think it was peanuts something like that. So like we were passing peanuts and all that. So I said, hey, so like there's a smile. She's like, I was like, okay, she's nice, man. I was like, okay, FaceTime. Oh my gosh, I was like, I was impressed really. Like, yeah. Just this smile different from you. Oh Lord,
The Lord. Are you out of the Lord? The Lord. Make an assumption about me.
Can I go first?
yes.
Make an assumption about you. I think you're very high maintenance.
Okay.
When I look at you, I really think so actually. Like I assume you're probably, that's why whenever I tell you like you need a husband, like you need a husband that's gonna be like, I need to deal with this girl.
I think like she's strong.
Okay.
Why do you say that?
Because the way she does things, like, you know, it's always like surprise me, you know what I mean? Like, I think she's strong, like, yeah.
Okay, let's answer both of you guys. This is probably like something that 90% of people would think, because I feel like that's
Yeah.
the energy I give more. Even like my family, but like I'm very like low-key emotional, and I'm like I feel like I'm like people think I'm raw and it's like very like strong energy, but I'm like very soft as well. But I like to portray this image of like strong because growing up I always thought like when you're soft it's portrayed as weakness.
Yeah.
So even if like I won't cry and I won't show emotions, but even though deep down I'm so obviously I want to be like portrayed as that way, like I'm strong. And with Rose's answer, it's the complete. Oh my guys, look at my nails. I don't do my nails. I don't wax my legs, I don't tweeze my brow, I don't do skincare routines. I just don't. I would like to be high maintenance. Like, I like girly things. I like doing face masks, but it's not in my daily routine. Like, I'll just like wash my face with water and soap, go sleep. You know, that's my vibe. Like,
yeah.
But I would like to aspire to be high maintenance because it's like girly things, and I like girly stuff. So.
Okay, so do you think I've ever had my heart broken?
Can I ask, is it in a sense of like, because there's a lot of relationships, there's friendships, there's romantic, which one do you want us to answer?
I think just speaking in general.
I'd say for me, like romantically, I don't even think you've had a boyfriend before, like girl. That's just me. I'm just assuming up in here. But when it comes to like family, when it comes to family or friendship, I do know that most of the time people come to God because they have a broken heart, they have pain, you know, they have hurt.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe it's like you've obviously never opened up about that, but I can say that maybe at some point in your life that has happened, and that's what probably led you to actually giving yourself to God, because you felt like, you know, I'm in so much pain that I cannot handle it. Whether it's what, you know, it might be a different reason, but yeah, I do think at some point you might have, yeah.
I would also like agree with Rose, but like with me, like I assume that because I've seen when you're like praying, like sincerely praying, and it just sounds something like, you know, when you're yearning for like, God comfort me, only God can comfort me. I will even get emotional sometimes with prayer. She will like pray and I'm just like, damn, I'm getting into like what? So like it's like she prays very wholeheartedly, like God, like comfort me, I'm broken, God heal me, God fix me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably the reason I would assume it.
Yeah, that is actually true, eh? It's true, because like I think a boyfriend going back to God is something that I just feel it's awkward, like, and it happened like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, but I never had to go to God and say, God, my heart is broken and all that because this guy left me or something like that. No, but it's all about family. Like, it's true. Like, whenever I'm praying, like, I always open up. I open up everything to God. And for him to come and heal me inside, because like I had a deep wound inside of me, so like whenever I pray I always want for God to come and heal me.
Yeah.
That's
So let me show me and the
Shuffle out looking.
so boring. What to look, eh? One question, okay. First to blink must reveal a personal problem and ask their partner for advice.
Giving contest.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Yes, a person must reveal a personal question about himself and ask the person
Personal
for
problem
advice.
and ask the partner for advice, okay.
Okay, wait! Let me get my inside. It's too soon to reveal problems.
And I wear glasses, Jesus. And I got mascara.
Let's go. Yeah. He blinked.
So I have to reveal a personal problem that I
Yeah,
have.
then you have to ask for advice.
I have to ask for advice. Okay. I can say being so honest and open and transparent. Problem that I have. I struggle a lot with, as much as I'm a very outspoken person, I struggle a lot with like self-confidence. And it's something that obviously I've struggled for so long because I've been like with friends obviously make just lower my self-esteem. So I struggle a lot with that. So what advice would you give me?
Like advice I would give you is, this is something I do a lot, and that's something that I felt like have helped me a lot just to build my confidence in general. Get a notebook, write a list. Even if it sounds silly, but it helps. Write a list of like 20 things you love about yourself. Even if you get to the point where you're like, damn, I'm running out of ideas, what else? Simple things like that. I have pretty feet, I have nice ears, I'm well spoken, I'm polite, you know, I have a good hairline, you know, random things. Write 20 lists of the things that you don't like. Don't even worry about the stuff that you don't like. And those things Every single morning, go over it. Read that list over and over and over and over. Because like simple things like that, it's like simple affirmation like that, it builds your confidence up. Because sometimes as women in general, we have a tendency when we look in the mirror and we're like, yo, why do I get simple? Like, yo, why does I look so weird?
Exactly.
And we're not even looking at all the other beautiful things that God has created us for, you know what I mean?
What advice would you give me?
Like, I can just head to Lucian. I don't have much to say because she's already said everything. Like, what I would tell you is, like, stand in the mirror, look at yourself, and tell yourself, hey, you are good enough. You are enough.
Yeah.
You are beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, there's nobody else like you.
Yeah.
There's no one who can stand and compare to you because you are unique. God created you who you are. You are God's image. So, nobody can come and tell you that you are not enough. No, you are enough the way you are. You are beautiful. Like, yeah.
Ooh, what are the compliments you wish you received more frequently?
What I wish to get like is, bro, you are strong. You can do this. You are able to do it. Like, I just need that encouragement. That's all like I need. You can do it. You are capable of doing it. Like, you can do it. Go for it. Go, girl. Do it.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl. I'll just in your own height.
Yes, do it. Like, that's all I need. Like,
The compliments that I should I get? It's funny because it's not physical, hey? It's funny because I get a lot of compliments physical, and I grew up like getting so tired of it. And I think that I would love people to notice that, like, I know I'm not trying to, like, you know, blow my own horn. I know that I'm wise, and I know that, like, I'm intelligent. That's what I know. And I wish that people would be like, you know, you're actually wise. You're actually intelligent. You actually, you know, you're smart. Like, you know what you're talking about. You get what I'm saying? So it's more of like a mind thing than like a physical thing for me. Yeah.
And mine would be acknowledgement. And I would like that compliment more when people's like, see, I saw what you did, you made an effort. Like, even if it's just waking up and making breakfast for the whole family.
Yeah.
And I'm like, not even a thank you.
thank you.
You know, so like the compliment I would want a little more like acknowledgement.
Okay.
From like things that I feel like I don't have to do, but I do.
Okay. One last one.
What would your young self not believe about your life today?
What would your younger self not believe about your life today?
Like, I'm too strong. Like, oh God. Like, I can hustle to a point where, like, I can't believe it myself. You know what I mean? Imagine from waking up in the morning and come back at home like around 10 p.m. It's something that it's unbelievable for me.
Yeah.
Like my first job, I used to wake up in the morning, like 6 o'clock to go to work and come back at 2. But I couldn't.
You get tired.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it was
but
about
now.
3 years ago, yeah. But now, I can wake up in the morning and come back around 10 p.m.
Grand goals, guys.
And I'm like on my
goals.
feet the whole day. Oh my God.
And then tomorrow you wake up and do the next thing again.
Exactly.
And the next day she's here shooting this.
Exactly.
What are you?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
It's crazy. Like it's crazy, and I feel like I'm very strong. I'm very strong.
And I think for me it would be the same, but like in a different situation, because I think specifically in relationships, I think that I've like in my romantic relationship I've gone through so much that sometimes I sit back and I'm just like, I didn't plan for this. Like I didn't even see myself getting married at some point. So for me to even go through that with someone, you know, it was always like a struggle. Even with friendship, there's always a struggle for me to be like open up and all those things. I used to be like, okay, I'm just doing my own thing. You know, at some point I'm just gonna get married. I'm just gonna, you know, have my own mansion, adopt a white child and just chill with my money. Exactly. That was me. Honestly, that was me. You know, so when like I met my now fiance, it was just like a thing of just like, we've gone through so much, and some of the things like I get so surprised. The fact that I've gone through so much, and I can look back and be like, wow, like I went through that, and I'm still here, and I'm still like besides loving this person still, like I'm still with God. Because those things pushed me into a point where I'm just like, okay, God, you know, what are you doing? You know, what you're supposed to be doing something. You're not supposed to be. I was for godly man, but not this. Like, can the journey be easy? But I think that's the most thing the young me would be so shocked about. The fact that I was that strong enough to go through so much and still be like, okay, I'm still about Jesus.
Yeah. Wow, that's... Yeah, if I had to answer just briefly, it would just honestly be like my faith. Even like I said previously that I grew up in a Christian household, I just always thought like, okay, I know God is my Lord and Savior, and I'm gonna just go through life normal. And not necessarily have like a personal encounter, or whenever I want to do anything, I'm like, oh Jesus, what do I need to do?
Exactly.
Because rational decision, I would just make. I would even like ask parents or ask my siblings. I would just like, it's my life, my decisions. And now when I'm at it, it's like, it's not my life, it's not my time, it's not my money, it's not, it doesn't belong to me. And like, if I had to think 3 years ago, never used to think like that. And that I surprise myself all the time when I'm like, if I do anything, I'm like, no, like, let me actually go back to my creator and actually ask for like confirmation or advice, or, you know what I mean?
Okay. What is the most pain you ever been in that wasn't physical?
It was a time in my life where me and my dad weren't talking a lot, and then there was a time that I really needed him and I couldn't like express it because no one would understand, so I was just dying inside. It was actually a time in my life where I actually felt like suiciding because I felt like I wasn't accepted in the family and friends as well, so I felt like lonely at times. So I went through that phase, feeling like suiciding and stuff like that, because I felt like I wasn't accepted anyway, every way. I felt like everyone is against me, you know. So that's the silent pain I went through, but God came through. So yeah,
let's go.
Okay, what are the things you would never change about yourself?
Loving God.
Worshiping God, giving praise.
That's dope.
All these questions are like too much. Jesus. What will make you feel closer to me?
The more I hear your story, like the way, even if it's just like something random, it doesn't even have to be like something deep or intimate or something you're being vulnerable or anything like that. It's just like the way I hear more about your story, like something out of church, the way you interact with friends, the way you interact with family, and that way I feel like I know you closer without you even saying too much. Okay, do you believe everyone has a calling, and do you think I found mine?
Yes.
Why not?
Sort of. I can say sort of part of it. You found part of it. Because obviously, like, I do believe that obviously everyone has a calling. And I do believe that sometimes it's within your purpose. It's within your passions that you have. Like, it's kind of conversation that I think we once had. Was it yesterday? Yeah, we once had, where it was just like, you know, whatever it is that you were passionate about before you met God, those are the things that God has purposed you for. Those are the things that God has called you for. Like, I know for sure that God has called you within, obviously, the fashion industry, media industry, you know, the mountain of entertainment. That's where God has called you to, because of what you are passionate about. So I might say that's part of it. And in the process, in the journey, in the way, you will find more, the more obviously you open up to God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Chris is right. Everybody's calling in order, but it's about you making it come through. It's about you finding yourself. And so, for example, you know you are a creative person. Like, you can create anything. That's you exactly.
Yeah.
That's your calling.
What do you think my superpower is?
Praying.
Yeah.
I just feel like, what's a lesson you will take away from 2020?
Oh, very, very important lesson. The time that we're not able to go to church physical. So I've learned that we are the church. The church is not only the building. That there was a point that like I was feeling like dry, like my spirit was dropping, and I was drawing cold towards God because I was alone. There was no one that was able to actually be there for me to preach the word. So I was just relaxing and waiting for the lockdown so that I can go to church physical. But now I came to understand that I've learned that I need to not worship God when I go to church physical, but even in my space, because I am the church. I am the church is not the building.
Yes, girl.
What do you think my superpower is?
Away from Zuzu.
Oh.
Oh yeah. What lesson will you take away from 2020?
Zozo.
What's a lesson you would take away from Zuzu?
2 hours later.
Sorry?
Battery's low.
Oh, really? Yo?
We thinking of time.
Last one.
Baby girl, baby girl.
Real quick. Is it off?